7. Out of the gun, Walker with it. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. That's caught out right by Jennings. So 8 yards on the completion there. And an entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Oh, no.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. 2 yards to go, second down. As they've got it as we resume action. Off the play fake. Porter. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. That one goes for 24 yards.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jennings. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Porter. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. George Karlaftis. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. This one goes underneath to Walker. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set to go once more. We'll take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. His numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 2nd and a couple. Up the middle they go. It's Flynn. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Jermaine Johnson. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a handoff up the middle. Flynn, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 34 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll run the toss to Walker. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Operating from the gun, Porter. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. Mahomes going to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's Walker to start the drive. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw. Porter. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to...
In motion comes the tight end left. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Yes.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. He'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. From 8 yards out. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Porter. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A quick throw there is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. So we've reached halftime with a visit. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And he spins through.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they love to find different ways to get into the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now a give, right side. Lloyd. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Porter. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Do it.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That's his own
Well,
kid.
they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Looking to throw. Porter. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
And his kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 13.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at second down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Flynn.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Mahomes again. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got Bellinger. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards on the play.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lloyd. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. So nothing doing there. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. We'll need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And he didn't get it there. No, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar, and the lead will hold at 13.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, Porter. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Straight ahead, Walker. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And going right back to Walker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Off play action. Porter. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground. and brings up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that gets him back within 10. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Flynn. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Oh, shit.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
A short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Griffin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
Over the middle, caught by Bellinger.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Up the middle they go. Flynn, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flynn, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now back to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Chiefs are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. A partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air. And that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, where their defense has really struggled.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
There's still clouds there. Like the parking lot and stuff.
Back to throw. Porter. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. A give for Walker running right. Down to about the 22 here. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
And a short pickup to about the 25. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll keep it on the ground. Flynn, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Flynn, and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts.
We're talking about a guy who served on the force for Miami Metro, thanks. Sergeant Morgan. Detective Raymond. Me? Wow. What, a real deal parked on me this time? Yeah, that was their phone. And it works? Yeah. You could have called the 70 point, didn't you, Trevor? I'm Roger Panny's detective. We're just following the lead. We didn't want to sound the alarm until we knew we had something. A little professional courtesy would have been nice as well.
We just have a few questions. Now we'll be out of here.
So, had Paul Petrie ended up on your radar.
He's a possible suspect in the homicide case we're working on.
When the homicide occurred?
A little over a week ago.
Huh. And Petrie's definitely not your guy. Here. Let's see for yourself. Come on in. Okay, so Petrie's family called in a wellness check when they couldn't get in touch with him. Just got his body right there, 3 weeks ago.
And what's your theory on the whole thing?
Well, started in here. Victim tried to crawl, and, well, didn't make it very far.
Cause of death?
Wasn't hugs. Blunt force trauma. Someone took a fire poker and beat the guy like a pinata. He kept going after the camera came out.
Wish your son was here so we could do this thing.
What have you learned about the victim? That she was a psychiatrist, specialized in adolescent behavior disorders, worked at Harbor Light Mental Hospital. Also ran a private practice here in his home office. This was Dr. Petrie's desk calendar with all of his appointments. Yep. As you can see, the last 2 months' pages were fine.
Killer didn't want to see Petrie's schedule.
So you're thinking it's a former patient to Dr. Petrie's?
Any suspects?
Yeah. 300 of them. We've got patient files going back 22 years at the station. Come on, take a look at them.
Look at that. You got skills, baby.
There's different times.
Do you really dab your keys?
Oh yeah, where are you going?
Just in case he needs it.
I have some mints. Y'all want some?
I'm putting sweats on, slippers on,
I said I ain't going nowhere.
getting wood.
Playing your game?
I don't got any games to play. I'll probably just never play on it.
She's wanting to.
Uh,
You say,
5 hours.